Hello folks and welcome to the stream. Do some card shop simulator. Keep on that grind, trying to get those last few ghost foils we need and that one last achievement. Obsessed with grading. Or obsessed with grade, something like that. Yeah. It is what I deem the hardest so far achievement because you must get one card graded and have 10 of them graded 1 through 10. The problem is 1 through 4 to grade them. The odds of getting a 1 through a 4 graded is 1%. Yeah. And I chose to do it with the ghost cards, but I am doing a backup cards. If you haven't been here for a while, we did complete Tetramon and Destiny sets. You can see from our card mod here. We have all 1,452 of both the Tetramon and the Destinies. On the Ghost, we have, it shows no foils and for white or black, and it shows only 3 or 4 of the Ghost, but that's because the mod and the game don't recognize cards that are in a display case. So here you can see I have all 20 of the common white Ghost cards, and I'm missing these 2 foil Ghost cards. I've got them paired off. The common and the foil, the common and the foil. In the black, same thing. I've got all 20 of the common Ghost cards. And we're missing these 4 foils for the black Ghost cards. And then on our achievements, this Tingu is the set that is closest to. I just need one more card. I need a level 3 card, or a graded 3 card, because that's a 4. That's a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. If we can just get a 3 of a Katingu, then boom, we've got that accomplishment. We're 2 away here on this one. We need a 1 and a 4. We're 2 away. We need a 1 and a 2. 2 away here where we need a 2 and a 3. This one we need a 2 and a 1. Here we're actually 3 away. And I haven't gone through the all my graded cards. We take a peek at that right now. Well, this is the set. This is my favorite character card, and so I've decided I'd start. I started grading these to try to get progress on those. And so we have a 10, a 9, an 8, a 7. We should have more of those. Anyway, oh, that's because I was jumping ahead by 10s. That would explain that. Yeah. And then there's a 4. But then I have a lot of these foil cards. And, so we got a ways to go on these. But we jump over here to our ghost cards. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I started selling a lot of these. So the Blazors, that's one of them. So that's the, we've got 10s. I need a 4 and a 1 of him. And we're down to 7s and 6s. Then the Kaianubi in white, we've got 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, and a 5, but no 4, 3, 2, 1. Giga Knight, it's pretty much the same thing. We do have a number of 5s, and you can regrade cards. When you regrade a card, you might get it to go up or down by 1, and it might stay the same. I don't know what the odds are, but it could go up by 1 or down by 1. The Mamo Tree, which is one of the ones that is already here, that's the one that's just behind, on the top, just behind the King Star, where it bunches of 6s and 5s. There's a few that I have in here that are, they're the ones I really need to look at, where I have a 1 through a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. I meant to do that all off stream, but I forgot to. So here we got a 3, and we got a few 5s. Right? So I could take 3 of these 5s and try to regrade them to 4s, and then take the 2 that are left and try to regrade them to 4s, regrade them to 3s, regrade them from 3s to 2s. A long process. Hydroid, no 6s, got plenty of 7s to regrade. 5s. Dragon. That's potential. I need a 1, 2, and a 3 there. Bogon, we got a 1, but then it's a 5, so, and then missing a 6. We're missing quite a few there. Luca Dance, I think Luca Dance. Yeah, we got a bunch of 5s there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. So yeah, that's a pretty good thought to start regrading a bunch of 5s. That's a candidate. We've got 2 5s here. We got a 4. The jack turn is this one here, so we need a 1 and a 2 there. So we're already trying to grade those. Not really. And then Katingu here. In white, I'm trying to work the red here, but in white we have 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, but in a 5, and then we're into the foils there. Pretty much the same with the black. There's just not that, not a lot of. Let's see. End of the day. You guys finished. Okay. The main thing we're doing here is just opening Legacy Destinies. These were the 8 that we kept cycling through as we were trying to complete the set. Hello, maybe a ghost foil? Yes. Ooh, is that one I need? I don't remember. Okay. Good. We got a close. We got a ghost foil. Did we? Let's check these. I don't think we needed Katinka. Yes, we did. Awesome. We just got one. Excuse me. There we go. The foil card of a Katingu going right there. Awesome. Look at that. We haven't even kicked off the day and we started by going down by 1 foil that we needed. Nice. Okay, we'll get you guys restarted. Basically, I'm opening 1 round of cards every day. Had been opening 2 rounds, so 16 boxes. When I was chasing, we had gotten down to legendary. I forget what it was. Anyway, I'm going to add even more cards. Right now, we have a mod that auto replaces the cards. We still have about a couple of handfuls of graded cards. You can see that's a graded one. These 2 are graded. These 2, and these are the regular ones. But I started off putting some of those in to get some, just to get them out of the books. And then we've got 7 banks here. I'm going to add 1 more here and here, and then probably 2 more here. So I think I need to add about 6 more tables. We are currently set up, because that is a mod, currently set up to keep 5 minimum of each card, and we're selling all cards within the $10 to $20 range of both the Destiny and the Tetramon set. Now, the way this mod works, it'll take the higher price cards, attempting to sell them first. So, now what I need to be careful with, although I saw it already in these, some of these cards I was probably grading for the Tetramon set, which were the gold. These, see, that's now below $10, and it was that card that I think I was trying to sell, not sell, grade. Go back to our graded cards. That is, yes, card 64. So next time we grade regular cards, we'll be grading those. Because what I've been doing is, as I get gold cards, I grade them to try to either get a grouping that might be better than this grouping, and I'll replace that. But you know, it's because it's Ghost, it's hard. So we're 3 days away from this batch and 4 days away from this batch. I think that's going to want me to refill those destinies. I don't want to do that right now. So let us start the day. Making money. Now, we still have people trying to come in and buy and sell cards, and pretty much the only ones I really care about will be ghost cards. So, and again, they'll show up as new in their hands because it doesn't see these. The game doesn't see those. So. We have 3 hours, so by noon those will be done. Maybe I should go ahead and buy a second round. It just helps trying to get the cards in, so. Do that, we'll take our handy dandy scanner here. And order 8 of those. Our stalkers will grab those boxes and fill them up. Decline, I don't want your graded cards, I'm trying to sell them. Now the customers cannot enter into this store from here. So that's what makes sure that no stinkies come in from the backside. All the stinkies got to come through here and get de-stinkified with my gauntlet of potent de-stinkifiers. That was a good way to start, getting one of the cards we needed. We seem to have better, I mean, the nice thing to do is to be able to hit a hot pack of ghost foils. And that's why I'm using the Legendary Destinies. It's the most expensive boxes to buy, but they have the better cards, and I don't think the odds are improved on getting ghost cards out of those. It's just you're getting better good cards in bulk, such that when I sell them or grade the high dollar ones, I grade those, then yeah, more profit. More profit for the store. So if I stay above 10, I don't have to worry about selling those golds that I had like 300 of. That's why I'm trying to grade all of them. Now these here are ones where they're not the ones I'm chasing, but I bought these, and people are saying that you cannot buy the card to complete the quest or the achievement, but they're saying you can buy a cheap card and regrade it, and once you regrade it, the game forgets that you had bought that card. It looks like just a regular graded card that you graded. So I decided I'd finally start buying those. Well, once I did, I've got only 4. Now let's see, one of you, so here's the thing here. That's a regular type card. It's a graded card. I'll never get much more than that. Here it's a $1,400 card, but that could be $7,300 if it graded out to be a 10, and it'd give me a dupe. So this is a trade I'll make. I don't mind getting rid of those old early graded cards. That's one of the cards I like. I don't know which edition that is though. And basic legendary, but I'll stick with my favorite character. Okay, checking you guys. Let's see if we can maybe get lucky and get another foil card. Nope, but getting some good cards. He was a new guy that they added. I just don't want to increase my employment. In fact, I've been thinking about getting rid of one of these guys. Since I've got the workers turned on extra fast speed, I could reduce one, save some salary, you know. Money, money, money. Profit, profit. And they could keep up with it, I'm sure. Now here, in the past, when I was trying to complete the sets, I was buying these because I only had one of them. I could grade it, but kind of needed to cross that $10,000 threshold. There's another. But I got 3 of those. Now I am thinking about remodeling and going away from the 3 shelf black cases and going to the big 12 item 3 shelf wide shelf tables. You can store up to 12 different types of items, with each compartment having a volume of 64 for packs. So may do that one day. If we do that, then we'll have to we won't restock the store for 2 or 3 days in a row. And we'd basically just let them buy everything on the shelves, unload, keep buying everything, and trade out one at a time, kind of. But I want to do that one at a time and you know, just go buy 8 tables and stick them all in here and transfer everything. It might be the better thing to do, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Yeah, we'll see. Because once I get to the point of I've got all these foil cards, I don't need these card openers anymore. I could get rid of these, maybe keep one of them just off on the side every now and then. I want some, but you know, what's the point? You've got the complete set. It's just a matter of getting more to try to sell on the card table. Well, I don't need to do that. I'm just trying to sell down all the mass. You know, I've got 9,000 of some of these 10-cent cards. I gotta eventually get through those and sell them, but I don't want to do it in the bulk. I don't want to do it by bulking 100 cards and using the table. Right? I could go in here and say I just want everything between, you know, a penny and 24 cents. And then there's no telling how many boxes I could make like that. But then having to deal with them all, what a pain. I'd rather let the mod just go ahead and say, yeah, put them on the table. The only problem, as we saw early on, was if it hits a range like that, pretty much every single table had one specific card because I had 9,000 of them. And it became the next card in line. It was the next highest price. And so as it reached that, it's like, oh, okay, you got 9,000 of them. Well, that card got pulled up. That card got pulled up. That card and that card got pulled up. Well, replace them. And replaced them all with the same card. And we were to the point of almost every single card here in those 7 tables was the exact same card. Which people will still buy. The game's not smart enough to know that. But that's when I decided I'd raise the price and try to go after some of the higher dollar cards first. I'll probably raise it up to $50. Let me do that. So we do a lot of declining. Just in that rare chance you get somebody that's got a foil card to sell you. If I do this, I might as well just go to might as well. It's my favorite card. Nope, pissed him off. Far too low for him to be happy with that. He didn't even want to negotiate. Nope, 750 or nothing. And then nothing. Yep, none of those dollars are going to spark me looking for a foil card. Pretty much needs to be in the 8, 9, 10,000 or higher. End of the day. Still in here finishing out before we shut the doors. We will check our destinkifiers. Yeah. Oh, Dingu. Regular card, but I need that to try to grade it. So, start with market because I don't want him to be mad and walk away without. Yeah, most of the time they'll accept it. Some of them are getting stingier on the ghost cards. It's like the game now knows. I used to be able to get them for $50 under whatever they wanted to offer, and or $50 under even market, but and that was like clockwork. But then a few of them started saying, "Well, let's negotiate." So all of these, when you hire them, they stay late. It's built into their programming. We must have sold, we had to have sold one or two of our graded games, or graded cards. Yeah, nice. Barely made a profit, too. So that's still like a $9,000 one, I think. Yeah, 8,200 now. Do this. Take the graded cards out. Pay the bills. Check you. Yep, you're 2 days away. And yeah, 20,000. Now, granted, quite a bit of that is because I went ahead and doubled what I'm going to buy here. Oops. Should have checked that. Whoops. Dang it. No. Let these guys fill these up first. Get up. But don't pick those up, move them over there. Realize they can't put them there. Okay. Let's get 2 more. Actually, I want to wait till tomorrow. Or tomorrow night. We'll wait till tonight, and then I'll put those out. Whoops. Okay, let's start you guys. I think what we're gonna do is quickly reset. Let's up this to 50. Okay, so all the 25ers will still be in here, but once they start getting bought and replaced, they'll go to the higher 50s, and yeah, just keep working things down. Let's see, now we're good on everything. Didn't sell out of anything there. Good to go. Come on in. Welcome to Cardboard Art. Best card shop in the city. Let's see. In fact, you know what? Let's get 4 more. Oh, goodness. That airdrop was a little off target. Might be able to get a couple more in here. Why do I keep opening it? I can't block the door. Can't do that. Yeah, okay, there we go. $55. So it'll pick a $50 card, but I've got a 10% markup. So that card could have been $50 even, and then my 10% markup makes it 55. Yeah. So they'll gradually work through all those and getting the higher dollar ones, so we'll get more money selling our cards. You know, it might actually. Let me see here. I guess we need a test. You know what? I'll do one. If I don't like the price, we're gonna bundle 100 Tetramon base. And we'll do any rarity. We'll go between 1 penny and a quarter. Okay, I want to bundle cards. Yeah, this is extra slow. Now the kicker is, what would that sell for? do. Bills. Nope. Don't need to worry about it. I can get lots more of those. Although, well, it's 100. So, okay, chicken jar. That, even though it may not be what I'm trying to do. It's a ghost. And it could be one of the sets I'm trying to do if I get with them. Fine, you guys should be finishing up here pretty soon. Okay. New ghost card with you. For you. Scan down here. 50, there was a 60. So about half that, both those tables. About a table. So they'll eventually whittle themselves down. Fist trunk. Okay, so you're going to be one. Okay, you're a fist trunk 3. So I need to buy you and immediately come over here and look for that card. Know where fist trunk is. There he is. There. Okay. And then when I get this group up to 8 cards, I'll re-grade those 8 cards, but I'm going to keep them in that section there. And if I ever end up saying, if I did that one card set, and I needed that one graded card of that guy, regraded card of that guy, to complete a set, it might come in handy. We shall see. Because all this is a grind. It's all up to the computer and the random nature of grading, plus the extremely low odds to get a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. Instead of grading in volume like a lot of people are doing, where they might take a card that they have 8,000 of them and just start grading. I chose to do it with the ghost. Hold on, I can't remember if when I set this down, I think I can set it down at night when the game is over, and then clean the cards up, put them in there. Then it'll try to sell those, and then once they're sold, it'll revert to replacing with what I've got there, which is how I was selling those graded cards originally. I'm still doing those type trades where it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got plenty of either one, but ideally they write me a good review. Hydroid, but you want to trade? No, we do not do trade of ghost. Very rarely would I do a trade of ghost. My intention is to gather all the ghosts so I can use them for my grading. And a hydroid, now you want to sell it to me. Okay, how about 350? Works for me. Collected quite a few ghosts because we're opening these packs. They're going to keep everything full unless they sell out of one. What I'm hoping is maybe they sell out, maybe I sell out of this batch or this batch. And then I'll take those. I'll take those 6 bundles and see what I can make out of them. And if it's worth more than... Oop, a Dragon X. Oh, okay. But you want to trade for it, that's fine. I'll do that. But Dragon X1. Okay, and... I think the Dragon X's are back here. Yep. Dragon X. Whoop. See, that's a perfect example. I got a Dragon X3 here that I got. I bought this one. So I'm going to take him over there, and I think one of those is already a Dragon X1. Getting into everybody's personal space. Don't sell that either. Trade it. But I did on accident. Okay. Well, we got a ghost card. No ghost foils, no foils. Prices aren't. The prices are not conducive to getting a foil card. Okay, so we go. Always need at least 2 cans. Okay, you're done. Looks like the price of this one could have dropped. If it stays there and stays there and stays there, then I probably need to come in and pull it off, because it would have dropped in base price and then my 10% margin added onto that. It's just like, makes it a little too expensive. I cannot put you here, right? Yeah, so if I put you here, put you there. Do is back up to the front. Jump through these guys. Okay, so we're gonna take you, you, you. Yeah, I like those guys though. Take you, take you. Oops. Always do that. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That'll work. That's not gonna work. Is it? Yes, it is. Now, will they be able to get through there? Don't know. You go there. Okay. Yeah, we may have one table too many. And I'd have to, I could put these here, but I'd have to push everything back. Might be able to push it. If I were to push this back here. Yeah. Do these graded. Need to be. You guys would have to come back a row. You come back a row, it still gives me room. Because you'd be here, basically. So it still gives plenty of room to weave in and out. But you, I don't think, yeah, you know, you can go back. I don't know if you're going to be able to go back far. Perhaps. Why are you doing that? Sit there for now. Oh, was the door in the way? Oh, it shouldn't be because I moved that out. Yeah, I moved that out. Okay, but you're going to be in the same vein. Move you there for now. Move you there. Okay. I'd rather have that be a straight shot. But if I do this, I'm able to actually buy 2 more. Okay, so now, how many more graded? Still got, yeah, we still got plenty. Okay. Actually, you way over here. Is that a, maybe not. that off? Because you're off. Okay. We'll fix that in just a second. It'll run in a second. Shoot. Let's do this. Here for now. Need you to come back over here. You can't do you yet. You can't do it. Yeah, you can go there. Not gonna be able to go there. Might be just enough space to work. I think that's close enough. Yes, close enough. This still gives me a clear shot to get to here. And well, I should save this because eventually when I get rid of these, but that's gonna be a long time coming. So anyway, I already got 3.25 million. So need to worry about that. Okay, so we got all new graded cards in here. We got regular cards in here. So we'll make lots more money. Should. Okay, that's because we started selling the $50 cards. Got better. Now I think I am going to go back to just doing one round of these. Rating, we're 1 day away. I may go ahead and hold that slot and get all 4 synced up to the every 4 days. Oh shoot, I forgot. We are going to do a test. Cheap test. You there. I'll need you in a minute. Okay. Oh shoot, that one not empty. Dang it. 25 cents times 100 would be $25. Wow, see, it's not economical enough, right? I mean, now, if they were all penny cards, sure. But worst case, what if they were all $quarter cards? That's a $25 box that I'm selling for $13.55. Don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not gonna buy those. 5,000 to do this. Stop. Good price. Now, if everything sold at a penny, if there was 100 cards in here that were worth a penny, then sure, that's what, $1. So you're making a bunch of profit, but I'm gonna go ahead and just sell those out. In worst case, we'll trash them. Just the process of bundling those cards and making them, having to store them and find spots, and then I need more shelves to be able to redo that. I'm like, nah, don't really want to do that. Hello. A graded card sold. Nice. Get rid of a stalker or a cashier. Yeah, but Jake or Michelle ended up having. Mom or Mary ended up having. Jane or John ended up having. Throw around names. Could put a register back here. I was thinking about doing that. But again, we'll have this space later. I'll put one bread rack here next to the table. And then probably one of these like right here. But then that'll free up this entire space here. I could have another 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, 7 more card tables. Theoretically, I think I could. So if I just go around the corner, I don't see those people trying to buy and sell and trade. All right, so we're selling our graded cards again, first round. And then again, once they're picked up as a graded card, I can't go in there and put in another graded. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I got one of you. And I got a 10 of you, so yep, we're making that. Get rid of the graded cards, get regular cards that you can grade. Getting one of my favorite cards. You know, I have seen some ghost cards or foils that are like 3,000 or 4,000. What do we got? 13,000. No, hot pack. Hot pack $1,000, $2,000. Okay. But that's why we opened this. You see, yeah, greater than 1,500 almost every single thing. Box we open. So the box certainly pays for itself. If you could turn it and sell it really fast. could, given that it's just a game to do that. Still fun just to try to see what's selling that one day. Usually you see a card pop up 2 or 3 times, sometimes in a row, and it's like, ah, everybody's chasing that card this week, this day. And it's probably best to stay with 3 cashiers. Yeah, I may trial run it to see if there's any major stack up at number 2. Bring me the ghost foils, people. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. 2 more of any graded ghost card that I can buy. I'll get those, and then that'll become its own box to grade. Like I said earlier. And then that way I've regraded a card that I bought, which is not allowed for the achievement. Buying a card for it. But if people, like I said, people are saying that if you buy one, all you gotta do is regrade it, and then it counts. Which seems iffy, but that happens in real life. You go try to grade one, and it comes back like, it's a 4. Well, I think it should be a 5. You go send it back and regrade it. If you're lucky, it comes back higher. If not, it just stays where it was. It's comic books. Which one are you? Five. 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, yeah, right there. Whoops. Oh, it's 5. Oh, done. Okay, destinkifier. You already refilled. End of the day. Let's see how our gigafiles. Should see an amped increase there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 44,000 on those graded. And we still got plenty to go. Even just on these, there's a lot of graded. Bills, you all should appear in this, right? We're gonna hold you. Round in 3 minutes. R4. All right, back after break. And let's see. We don't really need our card thing on right now. Let's take that off. And we got that in here. Oh yes, we did get you back. Okay, you were... Okay, you were just ones I was looking for. Like, okay, there's the Mama Tree, there's a Blazor that's an 8. But all these are 9s and 8s and 10s. And see, that's what you're going to get mostly. So these were new ones that we'd gotten from opening packs. And graded them first and stand alone for the sake of, well, you're ones that I need. But all these high numbers don't help me out. Say lovey. Let's see. That. Okay. Set you. And we're gonna go market price you. Done. I want one ghost foil hot pack that gives me every single card that I need. If we could just get that lucky, that would be great. Then it's just grinding for the last achievement. Playing the odd game now by still opening 8 boxes instead of... Give me my box back. Silly. There. I think we're over 37 or 36. Yeah, we have 41 ghost cards, so it'll fill up grading what I need. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't get that many, so I could maybe start grading some of my backup card, the Bonnie Fox. And we'll probably get a couple more ghost cards here. And while I've been saying 8, I may go ahead and just take these 7 and grade them with a couple of Bonnie Fox. I'll do that. And then the other 3 boxes will remain just clearing out the ghost things. At least it gets 24. Whoa, coming through the doors. There's a little bitty crack. They can make it through, but you can't. If these don't sell today or tomorrow, I'm just gonna trash them. Not worth it to me. You have to get to the high dollar cards like $5, $6, $7 and to make it worth its... make it worth bundling a box and then selling it. We'll wait till tomorrow to get those others, and we'll send them all at the same time. See, at 3 registers, there's at times a couple of people in line to get cashed out. But and I didn't actually get rid of the one employee. I didn't terminate him. I ended up it was that guy. He was my 4th cashier. But I've got him kept on for stock or for stocking the shelves. So it's occasionally there's a backup of 1 or 2 people. 1 really. If I took one of these cash registers away, I might be seeing a queue. The only bad thing about the queue is that it keeps somebody in your store. And the whole thing is you want to get them in and out of your store as fast as you can. So. The lights came off. Okay, big money, big money. Ghost foil hot pack. Hadn't seen one in a long time. Still haven't seen one in a long time. They must be going for the same achievement I'm going for. tennis match. Running up and down the net. Coming this way, grabbing that guy. Turn around. Coming this way, grabbing that girl. It's like constant. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. A jack turn. But, oh man, but they want me to trade it for a Hydron foil that I don't have. I do technically, but I don't have a spare. Shucks. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a jack turn's what I want. Need, nope. I have the jack turn. Okay, so it's a Raison, a Jig Jar, and the Mammo Tree. Okay, good. Hey, time to check the destinctifiers. And we'll grab a can because we know we'll need one. 5 today. Goodness. A lot of stinkies came in. We kept it clean though. Yeah, another good day. 43,000 in cards. Made 4,700. Although I haven't been paying attention. Is the balance looking right? I need to pay attention this time. We profited by 47,000. We were not under 300,000. This profit isn't still not right. We're selling these cards, but we're not getting the funding, right? I'm at 332,000 or 3.32 million. Okay, when we're said and done on this one, we're going to look at that again. Because I was thinking the threshold of pain seemed to be like 100,000 when I looked at that last time. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go do this right now because of that very thing. Hey, those two sold at that lower price. Okay. You have life. You will not be discarded just yet. You get another day. And I may not run you. So right now, pay the bills. Pay everything, 3,400. So we're down to, let's call it, just do 319. Okay, we're not going to grade yet. Go ahead and restock. That's only 15,000, so we'll be down to 3,304. Yeah, close enough. Restock. We'll open these, and these were just, yeah, stocks. There was a 5. Do this. You're a 5, but a white Dracon, so you're not an ammo tree, a jack turn, or a blazor. You're 5 there, but that's a, I know what that is, a gignet or giganite. Magnoria 6, 2 9 Mammatrons, and then there's a 5 of a white Gigajar. None of those help. Ooh, okay, there's a 3, but that's not one we need right now. It's a Will Llama. Okay. So created cards. Well, we got a 10, 9, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s, and a 3. No 4, 2, or 1. So we're not in any better shape with that one just yet either. Okay. All right. So we paid that. We haven't graded anything there. Okay. I'm not going to run you today. So we're sitting at, yeah. So we're sitting at 303,000. So if we make a profit of 47,000 again, we should be at 350K. I'm gonna snip that. Save it. Okay. Now, regardless of whatever profit, we're going to say we're starting at 304,000. Now, let's start today, see where we get. Well, I end up doing a little bit of multitasking that I need to do. Almost inclined not to even. In fact, I'm just going to decline everybody today. I'm not going to look at it unless it's got a ghost card. I'll look at it. I'm just not going to act on it. Let's see. We still got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ghost cards. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we still got 2 out of the 6 tables of graded cards. That's fine. So we had 6 tables. We've been on 2 days. We've averaged about 44,000 profit each day, selling $43,000 to $45,000 worth of cards. So if the same holds and we sell all these graded, then yeah, theoretically it's probably another, let's call it 40,000 of profit. So we should end the day at if we have 40,000 profit, we should end the day at 343,000. 3,343,000. If we don't, we'll math it when we get there at the end of the day. Then I need to go check to see the forum if my comment ever got answers about that. It's a trade. It's not going to cost me anything, so I'll do that. Somebody will come in and make me blow everything and have to buy a wild card that I need. I could only hope. Mess up the experiment. Sell me a card I need. Mess up the experiment. Go ahead. I dare you. Okay, we sold a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One or two, maybe. Not as good as I'd hoped. Okay. So, only looking at ghosts today. Preferably ghosts that I need. Ghost foils. Right there. One of them, one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. Look on the bulletin board on the internet. Cards we want to buy at Cardboard Art. Still getting a good variation. A couple, 3 cards there. 4 cards, 5. Starting to run into that card quite a bit. The other thing is, if these stay on there for a few days with the variation in prices, this could have dropped by 10%. And now I've got it at basically plus 20%. So it kind of like you need to go back in there and refresh every now and then. Especially if you scan there and see, you know, got a lot of these cards. But a quick check and will let you know whether the price is good or not. Put those in about 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's normally 7 hours. So, right. Quitting time, basically. Naturally. Draconics. Okay, we'll give them 400. Whoops, 400. Because I need the black Draconics to go grade to try to work my set. They try to get a 1, 2, or a 3. Yeah, looking at nothing else but things with ghost cards, making that call. Trade. That's an easy trade to do. But minimizing our expenses until we get through this experiment. Stinky. Trade for graded, but no, not gonna do it. And especially not that. No. I need to grade the black Katingas. Not many stinkies though. Just 2 cans. Working on a third there. $15,400. Won't be a hot ghost pack, but maybe it's a ghost foil. Nope. $1,000 cards. All gradable though. Anything over 1,000 I want to eventually grade and then turn and sell. All right, so we ended at 336. We started at, let's call it 330, 304. So we made 32,000 in profit after stocking up, paying our bills, and selling what we sold. So we should see 32,000. Do we? Nope, we see 41,000. So why am I not sitting at 345,000? That makes no sense. So, as I said, their profit is completely lost. Or their application there. So, got that saved. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So yeah, something's off. That's when I noticed it was when I sold the $100,000 card, and I'm like, I made 375 or 325,000 in profit that day, and it only gave me about 160K to the bank. That makes no sense. So we should have been at 340. We're at 3,700. So we should have been at 345. So we're missing $9,000. That makes no sense. What's going on there? Okay. Stocking. We are going to oh, I can't do what I want to do. Shucks. Let's go ahead. Definitely black hue, black hue. And let's see. Do we? Oh, okay, maybe. Which I don't think we have a black one of that one. No, we don't. We do have a white mama tree. Belarus. No, we don't have him. Okay, we're just gonna grab the top ones with one. Submit. page. So, but we only have room for 36. And we got 41 right now. He's just trying to gauge how badly is Putin bluffing people. Okay. So in 4 days we get all those back. Good. Probably have time to fill up how many more cards we had. But something is definitely off with the profit loss there. That is not understandable. Yeah, there was ramifications to that. Okay. What am I doing now? Yeah, it's all graded. I thought I had that going at the same time. Okay. So, okay. Another one you sold. It was hold 6 of those 19 that we had. You guys are selling. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the experiment anymore. If I see a card I want to find it. Yeah, something is wrong with how they do profit. Very, very wrong. Yeah, we can't go past that anymore. They changed the storefront. When did they do that? There's actually food in the food mart. Huh, okay. Wonder if they did that on version 1 or, I mean, 6.63 or 0.62? I don't. Been a while since I even been outside to look. Decline, decline, decline. Okay, big money, big money, big money. About these, I can't pick these cards up, put them in my hand, and then put them into the grading system. They have to be in your card deck. They have to be in your collection card, or yeah, your card case, or card album. Sorry. In order for you to take it out of the card album, to put it onto the, or into the, send these to grading package. So, before I do that, I would have to make sure that all of these do not have their duplicates. If they do, I'd be regrading the duplicates as well, but I don't want to lose track of that. And since they're graded, they're going to go in the graded book, not the ungraded book, where I know I've only got X number of cards. So, bummer. I may just wait until I decide, hey, do I need one of these to complete that set? And if I do, let's say it was this one, all of a sudden I've got white kingfish, king star, or whatever he is, king star. And I had 2 through, or 11, 1, 2, 1 and 2 through 10, missing the 3. Whatever, my math's not working out. You get what I'm driving at, though. It's got to be in there. I don't want a dupe. Because if there's a dupe that I know I got through grading, then it'll end up getting mixed with that one. Regraded. And 12,000. Ghost card? Hot pack. No, that's a cheap hot pack. Okay. Still got about 8,500. Still got a chance. Nope. 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 There it is. 1,600 on that big old boy. Regular reward. Yeah, that's the card we just got. Except, oh, except that, no, it was the expensive version of that. The foil version. It's, I didn't just trade for a graded card, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, if I did. It'll get sold anyway. Should have bought it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Okay, check the destinkifiers. Nothing. Nothing. Only 2. That's not bad. Empty box. Worker couldn't make it to the trash can in time there. 18,000. We started at 341,000, which is it's almost saying like we should have started where we would have been yesterday, and this profit took us to where we are today. But something's wrong. I'm gonna have to chart this for about 5 or 7 days straight in game. Just, you know, start to stop. See if it's like if it's overlapping a day, like if it's counting yesterday's for today's. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on. Numbers aren't adding up. I can do that offline too, with my offline game, because it's had the same type thing going on. Okay, first off, we pay everybody. Pay the bills. Check that. We're good. Looking good there.
But surprise! Christmas pudding, that's a good one too. Although it's just as put in the word.
Okay. Everything's being restocked. And everything's out for grades. No open spots. Start got you guys open. For that ever evasive hot packet of hot pack of ghost foils. It'll end up having 5 of the 7, or out of the 7 packs, it'll have all 5 that I need. I'm just sure it will. Not. set up. Oh, that's set up. That. Okay, everybody. Call it 340,000. Can't break the sets now that I have them done. Trading a 1-for-1 would break a set, because then I'd have 2 of one and none of the other. God. Yeah, where do you get these to? Actually, keep resetting. Market price down, down, way down. Let's try to sell. Don't sell. We trash them. These are not selling. So 55.80 or 233. Yeah, that price has dropped. Look at that. 32.88 for card 233. Is that the right one? Yeah. See that's what happens. This mod. It's like, oh no. I need to pick all these up. Put it back in there, let the game mod auto repopulate with cards that are not $20 overpriced. Whoops. Sorry there, dude. Made you wait too long. Which could be the case here too, but wait and see. We took all the grade. Sure we did. Yet. Still got afternoon and evening though. There goes some like, is it? But it's a black version of the puppy dog, which is that set right there. So we'll grade it. Grade that and get double or even 32,000 to sell for this guy. I got 4 of them. Sure, we'll gamble on that one. And look at that, so we know it's not new. But it's a ghost and I want it. I should have plenty of the black blazors. Got a chance to get 9,000 out of that one. But gotta decline it. No. Stinkifiers. Nothing. Nothing. 3. Cards. I think you guys are all done. No, you're not. You two are on the way out. You're checking out. You're checking out. And he already checked. No, he's going about to check it out. No, we sold one more. Yeah, I guess we'll keep those just in case. Okay, he's checked out, so he's still shopping. Okay. Well, he's already bought and paid. Now he's just touring the shop. Okay. Oh, no, he's still buying. Yeah, that big old ugly thing. Okay. There's no way we should be. I'm confused. Something is wrong with those dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna chart it out. I'll spend a week in game, just take those screenshots every single time. Before end of the day, with the profit showing and everything. Something's just not right with the game. Bills, you've got 2 days left. Restock. I mean, stuff that was selling was not expensive. Because 4,600 of that was to go replenish this stuff. Interesting. Okay, start you guys opening. Thank everybody for watching, and hit that. I'll post this out on YouTube for get it started pretty quickly here, and so you can go over there and watch it, or you can watch it on Twitch. In both locations, that's Mr. Naughty You. If you hit that follow button on Twitch and that subscribe button on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Have a great night. And I will see you on the next stream, which might be later today. Don't know. I kind of feel like playing some Necess, but don't know. But I'll see you on the next stream. Bye bye.